Hey everybody, this is Yaddy Hyrule, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an outro video for YouTube. I've got a couple of people, not necessarily requests, but I've gotten a couple of people ask me how to do it, and I've explained it to them. And I'm still sick, by the way, so I'm going to be like all the time. So I've got a couple of people who have asked me how to do it, so I figured out why not just make a video. So, let's get right to it. If I can get my thoughts in order. First thing you want to do is open up your whatever program you use to edit videos. I'm using Camtasia right now. I might, at the end of the video, here's Adobe Premiere right here. I might, at the end of the video, come back and say, like, how to do it in Premiere, but I might just cut that in a separate video altogether because I'm not sure if it'll take too long. But first thing you want to do is open your editing. Next, what I did, you might make your own pictures from scratch, but what I usually do is I go up here to Google and just type whatever image you have in your background. You want to pick one. So I'll just put in Majora's, mask background, and find whatever picture you want. It doesn't really matter, just pick one. And if you pick one, it's off of, like, make sure you know where it came from, because if it's off of like DeviantArt, or if it's some kind of like artistic rendering, you want to find out where it came from so you can give the person credit, because sometimes they will like see it and be like, hey, what are you doing? This is mine. And then you've got that whole problem to deal with. So I guess I'll just pick this one. Come on. I actually already have it saved, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the next step. Then you want to go to, what I did is I go to picmonkey.com, which is this amazing editor. It's not really Photoshop, it's good for general effects that are very, very user-friendly to apply. Let's see, pictures. I've got a lot of stuff. So this is mine. This is the original picture that I used to get my background, and then eventually I turned it into, which one is it? This one. Oh no, I actually picked it. I turned it into this through the website, except not like the background, not the next episode and the borders and this Facebook stuff. I did that separately. But you click edit, and it'll bring up your pictures thing, and I'll go ahead and pick the one that I said I would pick. And most of the options are like free to use, but there are a few of them that you have to sign up for the PicMonkey website. I think I've got like a virus or something.
Threat has been detected.
Yep. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. See that it has the little crown right there, which means you have to like sign up for PicMonkey, which is like some kind of small subscription service. But all you really have to do is just drag through and just see what all of them look like. It changes the lighting and the effects and all that. See that means you have to sign up for it, and it's not available. I like that. Let's see which one to use. I'm gonna have to pick Boost, and then after I pick Boost, I'm gonna hit Soften, so it's a little more. See how it's just a little less rough, a little less rough around the. Oh, Boost again! I'm gonna do that. Boost again. Boost again. No, just twice, and then hit Soften, and it smooths out the edges a little bit. Hence the name, Soften. Dark edges, it already has dark edges. Frost is the opposite of dark edges. This is what I put on the other one. I don't know, it looks different for every picture because it's just how the effect goes. But I'm not going to do it for this one. Let's see. what I really want to point out is this stuff right here. The two ones that are really awesome you have to sign up for, like the lens flare. I really wanted to use that one, but I didn't really feel like signing up for PicMonkey. The radiance, you see it on my outro I have before the one I have now. Is basically you shine the mouse over a point like this, and it like the outside of the I just pointed at the screen like you can see where I'm pointing. The outside of the circle right here is what determines what shines. See that? I guess I'll save it. I don't want a JPEG, I want a PNG. Save. I guess I'll save it as mask. Alright, now we're done with that. Now, if you have Photoshop, use Photoshop. If you don't, use paint.exe. Paint.exe is free, but it has less features. But it only has a little bit less features, and it's a little bit less user-friendly, but it'll still get the job done. It does almost everything Photoshop does. But since I have Photoshop, I'm gonna use Photoshop. And keep in mind, this is all just for the background picture, which is most of the work, really, is the background picture of the video. Just wait for this to load up. Alright. Now, I barely know how to use Photoshop at all myself, so there's probably a bunch of shortcuts that I don't know how to use and different ways to do it. This is how I did it because I haven't watched any tutorials or anything, and I'm just kind of figuring out everything by myself. So go to File, hit Open. I could be doing this completely wrong, but... No. Continue trial. I could be doing this wrong, but, you know, it worked for me, so that's how I'm going to do it. And you open up, where did it go? The picture that you edited. There it is. Now, what I did is, I'll just go ahead and show you the picture that I have and everything that's in it. Or, oh, I gotta scroll down. Here it is. Now I did this thingy right here, these two icons down here, the text here, and these borders. And what happens is when I finish my video, I put this in here, the end product. It has the music behind it and everything. And I just take separate. I'll tell you that later in the thing. But basically, I go to my folder, and this is how I did it. Where's I can't remember where I put it. There it is. Oh. You can take a picture and just drag it in here, and there it is. But actually, I don't want to do that yet. What I'm going to do is new document, 400 by 400, because I don't want it to be too big, because then whenever you save it, what I'm doing is making a picture with a transparent background, because then when you save it, the transparent background is going to be huge. And it's not going to change the size of the file in the middle. You just have to... I'll show you what I mean. I'll just keep it untitled. And then I go in here and drag that in. I guess I'll go ahead and make it as big as the thing. Now, the easiest way to do this is to go to this magic wand tool. Yeah, place the file. And first, you want to zoom in, actually. So zoom in, go to the magic wand file, and what it does is it picks, you make it go over a color, and basically what it does is it selects everything within a certain amount of hues of that color. So it doesn't go past most of these borders because the color down here is a different hue. So if I keep going, see, it's already selected everything, and it's not getting the nose because that's red. So I just drag it over that, drag it over everything that isn't selected, like all of my little mustache hairs. and my bottom lip curve over the glasses. And you basically just select, let's see if I can get that. Oh, yes. You select everything in the picture. So, let me just go ahead and do that real quick. And you can change the size of the brush. Like 20 pixels should be good. See, it changed it to a much bigger sized thing. But I'm gonna go back down to 2 pixels because it's easier for me to do that way. Or 3, that works. Alright, once you're done, you want to go through and look and double check just to make sure that you've got everything, because sometimes you'll have like one little, like in this case, like a nostril or a few little hairs on the mustache that weren't selected, or you'll forget that there's like the entire lens of the glasses wasn't selected, or the mustache in here. Like sometimes little tiny things won't be selected and you have to make sure and go back over it. Now once you do that, again, this is what I did, it might not be what you do, but you click on the brush again. I zoomed. You stay on the brush, unless you want to zoom. You click Refine Edge, and if you want to select the background and do something with the background, you right-click and hit Select Inverse, and see how it's changed to select everything outside of what you selected. But I'm gonna select just the inside. Refine Edge. See how it selected just the face, and go to Smooth and go as much as you want to go up to make it smoother or less smooth. I usually only do it just a little bit, just enough to smooth out the edges. There we go. Feather, basically what that does is that it like merges the boundaries between what you selected and what's outside of what you selected. But I don't do that too often, depending on what I'm doing. Contrast is basically the opposite of smooth. Now the easiest way I do this is I go here, output 2, and I hit new layer. And it automatically puts it into a new layer. Which is really convenient, but I don't know what happens to the rest of the picture. It's probably here somewhere, but I don't know where it is, because like I said, I haven't really practiced much in the art of Photoshop. But that's how I did that. We'll take that picture that I just saved and just drag it in here. And there it is. No background or anything, right there. I took it and I put it up here. Boom. I'll make my face a little skinnier. Really skinny. No, I'm just up. No. Okay. Now, place file. And that's done. And pretty much the entire rest of the whole picture is like that. Like I went, my pictures, no, wrong one. And I did the exact same thing. This Twitter picture had a white background, and I basically did the exact same thing with it. I took the magic wand, or is it the wand or the brush? The magic brush tool, and went around in the logo right here, and did the same thing with that, so it didn't have the white background anymore. I put that down here. Also did the same thing with this Facebook. I think the Facebook one was already, it already had a transparent background. You can go onto Google and search stuff, and type in PNG after you search it. Oops. Like Facebook logo PNG. And when you click on it, okay, that one doesn't. Does that one have it? Yep, when you click on it and the background looks like this checkered background right here, it already has a transparent background. So you could just save it, and make sure you save it as a PNG file. Like you hit save as, and see it says PNG image right here. Make sure it says that, and save it, and then when you drag it in, it'll already have a transparent background, like this one. And do like that. And then we have a Facebook icon right there. Let's see, what else was in that picture? The borders, that's right. Now the borders took me quite a while to make, simply because they weren't, it was this picture right here. And I couldn't figure out if I wanted to cut out the middle, if I wanted to take this Zelda right here and stick it in the middle right here. And after a lot of trial and error, I eventually just ended up making a selection right here and going all the way down to the bottom and cutting out everything in the middle. Which is the same thing as the other ones. No, don't save. I'll make this one 1920 by 1080. Actually, I'll make it 16 by 9. So scaled down, that's 400 by 225. Okay. Let's see. Zelda picture. Make it a little wider. And that's it. Like, go to your zoom key, replace the file, go to your zoom. Oh, wrong zoom. Zoom in. Like that. Now, selection tool. Selected. And I haven't figured out how to just delete something out of a picture, which I don't know if you can or not. See, if I hit the delete key, it says could not complete your quest because it's not directly editable. So I go up to refine edge. Actually, first you have to select the inverse. That way you have the border selected. And then you go to refine edge. Export to new layer. Okay. And there you have it. There's the border right there. Easy as that. I've already got it done. Right here. And I have that one, and I have a regular big-sized one. So the small one, I just take it and make it about that big. And I put them... Where did I put them? On my picture. Like that. I guess right there is alright. Nope, a little more over. Place file. And then just do it again. And I come up here and line it up to make sure they're all the same size. As far as font goes, there's a million websites you can go to online to download different kinds of fonts. I'm not going to go into that right now because that would take an extra 20 minutes to show you. No, it doesn't take that long to do it. It just to show you all like different websites and all that. So I'm going to go in here and just pick a font. This is the one I picked, Seria Lebar, that one. Previous episode, there you go. And to change stuff about it, here's the coloring right here. You can change the color, pick, you know, whatever color you want out of all that crap. Lines, alignment is right here. The size right here. Here's where you pick your fonts. Like I said, I picked Seria Lebarin episode. Oh, nope. Oops. Another episode. I said move it. Nope. Alright, I guess I'll do that. Another episode. And that's that. And there's also the text down here where it's like, you know, www.face. Dang it! And the subscribe thing up here, that's right. Basically what I did is the same thing. I did the same thing for the picture. Where's the picture? This, I don't even know if it's in this one. I've got so much crap that I have to organize. Here it is. I basically did the same thing and used the magic wand tool here and cut out this brown background out here to turn it into this. Now I brought this up here. What I did to rotate it is this thing up here that has the protractor and the 0.00. You click the protractor and hold and drag your mouse one way or the other and it rotates it like that. You have to drag it pretty far. Unless you want to just type in the angle, the degrees yourself. And I did that and moved it up here. And then I did the same thing with text. And make this a little bigger. Subscribe. There we go. Which you should do, by the way. You should definitely do that. You know, subscribe, click the subscribe button, like, favorite, and a comment if you like the picture, hit subscribe. And, you know, what every other YouTuber does at the end of their videos. So that's that. Picture's done, for the most part. I mean, you can put whatever text you want in there, use different borders, or not use borders at all, really. You don't have to use borders, because the picture, the video, you can just put the video wherever you want to. But I chose to use borders because I think it looks better. Now, I showed you this. I'm not going to use this one in my outro video, like how to do my outro video. I'm just going to, I did all this to show you how to do it. I might do a separate video on how to do it in Adobe because this episode's running a little long. Go to pictures, wherever you saved your picture, I saved it in here. Now, I guess I'll do it just for the series because it already has the text. I take it and I drag it down to here, and boom, there's my picture. I also need, I'm gonna put it on the bottom because whenever I put in the videos, I have to put the videos over the picture and down here, otherwise the picture will overlap the videos. Pick a song. Whenever you go to pick a song, make sure, if you don't make a song yourself, which I did a couple of times, but I didn't really like the way it sounded, mainly because I'm self-critical about my own music. Go to royalty, free, and whatever kind of music you want to use. I'm just gonna pick 8-bit. Let's see. What does this one sound like? You go through and pick, you just find one you like the sound of, whatever. I like that one. I'm gonna save that one later, I like that. Anyway, pick whatever music you wanted to pick. I'm gonna pick the one that I already have on my, I think it's this one. That's it, right there. So double click on that. If you hit import media and double click on it, it'll do it automatically. So what I usually do is I come in here and I find the place where it, like after the intro, like here's the intro of the song. Okay, so you can tell that's all of that. Every single little hit of whatever instrument that is those little lines. So this, where everything gets a little more dense in the audio equalizer lines, I guess you'd call it, that's probably where the song starts. And there it is. I, however, did something different, because I didn't like how the song progressed particularly right there. I went to a different one to see how it sounded later in the song when it did that. I remember I liked that one better because it didn't have... There's a line in the background of this song that's like, doo, doo, that I didn't like. I know you hear that. And then I go over here and it doesn't have it. See? So what I did is I came over here, zoom in as much as I can, so I can get like the exact frame. So it starts right here, and I go and I cut that. In Camtasia you hit S, in Adobe Premiere you hit the letter C, and it changes into this like razor looking thing, and you click where you want to cut it, and then to get out of it you hit V. But Camtasia, all you do is just hit S wherever the thing is and it cuts it right there. So I cut right there, and then go over here where this one starts, and that one's a little more complicated. It starts right here. So I go right here and do the same thing, and then now I have that whole section of the song cut out. And I go in and hit delete and bring it all the way down and make sure it sounds good. There we go. Sounds perfect. It feels good when I do stuff like that and it sounds just perfect. And I'm very much a musical perfectionist, so if something is even like a fraction of a second off, or off key if I'm creating music, it gets on my nerves. Like, you just... oh. Anyway, I could go into a million analogies about that, but I won't, because that's not what this video is about. So, in Camtasia, you can either right-click and hit, where is it? Stitch selected media, or you can hit Control-Alt-I. I usually hit Control-Alt-I because it's quicker. And what it does is it stitches the media together, so it basically reforms it into a single audio file. But you can't do that if you have, say, two different songs that you uploaded, and you can't stick those together because they're different songs. If you cut up one thing a lot, you can stitch it back together because it's the same audio file or video file. So the reason why I wanted to find out where the music starts, like I guess drops, or hits the main, out of the intro into the main part of the song, is I come in and I take the picture and line it up with that. I go, there we go. My reason for doing that is I have an audio, like an audible outro. I go, alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when I play the next installment of this series, or, you know, I say what I say at the end of every video. And in that time, I have this song, split this again, fade in, and then take this little ball right here. You can adjust the volume, and if you want to take out the fade in, hit remove audio points. It takes away that little ball. So, oh, that felt good. So take this audio, make sure you click on it and select it, and hit fade in, and you can change how long it takes to fade in. And if this wasn't split, you can move it all the way over. But what I do is I fade in and then make it quiet. Like, fade into a quiet volume, and then when the song actually starts after the intro, make that part loud like normal volume. Because you don't want the music to be too loud and overpower your voice with your outro. So I do that, and the music fades in, and alright guys, thanks for watching, thanks for watching me play this game. You know, I enjoy you guys watching makes me happy. Make sure to join me next time when I play this game. Until then, be sure and have a great adventure, guys. Okay, bye! See how that works? And that's how you do that. Now, after you do that, then you stitch it back together. And you listen to the song, and however long you want the outro to be is how long you want the picture to be. So I'm gonna go with right there. And you can just delete the rest of it and hit fade out right here. And then down here, you want to go to transitions and pick whatever transition you want. I usually pick the fade because it's nice and simple, and it's just a nice fade out. And you drag it down right here like I just did. And you can change the distance of the fade, how long it takes to fade out like that. Let me go ahead and do that so it's back to default. And what it does is while the music is fading out, which you did separately, you put the fade out with the video, and there you go. So essentially, your outro clip is done. This is done. So you can go up and hit render, or here it's produce and share. In Adobe Premiere, you hit File and go down to Export, which is down here somewhere, and hit Media, and I'll show you how to do that later. So that's done. So I've already got mine done, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit New Project and not save this one. So whenever I do it, I'm going to go and pick whatever video I want. Wind Waker 9. I've already got this edited, I just haven't put it out yet because to do like my next episode bit, I record an entire new episode and just put a clip from that in there. So here's my video. I just put it in the dimensions I want, make it bigger or smaller, take my webcam, go up here. I go all the way to the end of the video. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and group these so I can move it up. Because if I don't do this, I'll show you. If I don't do that, and I go and import this, my outro video that I just made. Outro video, outros. Outro, that one? I think it's that one. So I take this and bring it all the way to the end. It's very small compared to the Wind Waker clip. And let's see, it's over here. Actually, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. There we go. See how if I put it above, there's no image here while the music is building up. So if I put it above the video, it blanks it out while the music is playing. See? You hear the music, but you don't see the picture. And now it shows up after the thing. Actually, not even yet, because the... There it is. So you want to put it under it, that way the video still shows while the music is building up. Then go to audio. It hasn't shown up yet, because I guess it's just taking a while to load. But the audio will show up just like the other ones. There it is. Now I go here, and since I lined my mouse up, it's already like lined up with it. So, right there. Now I go here and ungroup it, hit audio. First, I'm gonna find out where my thing ends. It ends right here. Now I select these and split them, and then delete that, and then regroup these, and find out where the thing starts again. Right here, and line that up. You can't really see it because I'm recording right now, so it's a little laggy. Deselect. So right here's the video. I say bye, okay, bye, and then it splits. It goes to here right when the music starts, like pretty much immediately. Yeah, it's not going to show it because it's too laggy. But you do that, and then the way to get your videos in here. This is going to be the last thing because this is probably really long. Yeah, 47 minutes. That's really freaking long. I'd be surprised if you guys are still watching. This is probably boring. Anyway, to get your videos in here, it's really easy. Go to Import Media. Pick if you have the video finished. Great. It's probably a good idea that you do. And pick whatever video you have saved in your computer. However you, this is how I organize my things. However you organize. So because it's a series, and I have episode 9, I'm gonna go ahead and pick episode 8 because I haven't finished, and I haven't recorded episode 10 yet. So I can't. This is why I haven't released this video yet, because I recorded an episode ahead. That way I could put a clip of the next episode in, which I'm sure a lot of YouTubers do. And if they don't, I'm probably just dumb. Okay, where's the video? There it is. Wind Waker number 8. So normally I would scroll through and just find whatever part of the episode I want to put in there. I'm just going to pick a random one for now. Now you want to take it and split it where you want the video to start and line it up right here where the thing starts. And go to where the end of the outro video is and split it there. This is really all you do. And then hit full screen. There we go. Make it smaller, resize it. And this is really all you do. You put it in here. And there we go. That's done, right there. That's all you do. Really, that's it. It's that simple. The hardest part about this is making the picture in the background and picking the song. That's really the hardest part. It's super easy to just take that. See how long that took? Like 5 seconds. Put it in there, split it, and then resize it. And that's literally all you do. With Camtasia, to upload to YouTube in 1080, you hit produce and share. Actually, no, you don't. You hit this little tick key right here. Share to YouTube. And then follow the directions there. I know it does that because you like some people haven't like signed up to YouTube, so they can't post videos of more than 15 minutes. Do that. Make the title of your video, the description, do your tags like Wind Waker, because some people separate it. And what Camtasia does is it shares directly to YouTube, so you don't get an extra copy of the file. To do that, you hit produce and share. Oh, I guess share to YouTube's right there. Go to 1080p because that's what I recorded in. Hit next, the name of it, where you want it to save, all that stuff, and you hit finish and it renders. I'm not going to render it because I didn't edit this video, I just showed you what to do. So that's basically it. If you guys want to see how to do it in Adobe Premiere, let me know. Oh, I'll definitely make another video. It won't be as long, it'll be like 10 minutes tops, because the longest part was showing you how to make the picture. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a great adventure. Cue the intro I just showed you.